Have you felt like the bike knows what you're thinking? A perceptive machine? Talaga ba? All I want is a leisurely but intense ride. This is your henchman when the road counts on you to bring in the style. Ultimately, this is pure riding pleasure. The F900R combines the two things I want out of life: power and fun. Several brands in the market offer a naked bike on a 900cc segments, and BMW wants to get a slice of the pie. So they launched their F900R in June 2020, the successor of the F800R. They offered it in two variants. One is the standard and the other one is the style sport. There's no difference in the engine, but if you're a quick shifter fanatic and keen on ride modes, then you must get the sports version. Otherwise, if it doesn't bother you, you're probably good with the standard version. This, by the way, is a standard version and a roadster. It is light and it offers strong riding sensations. BMW perfected each detail of its engine. They designed it to deliver power. Its throttle responds instantly as if it is translating your thoughts into riding pleasure. Tires are proportioned to the body. It is lightweight and nimble, which means you can pass through city traffic jams with ease. I like the color of the wheel rim, simple and retro. I also am impressed with the TFT panel. Well, aside from the fact that it's 6.5 inches, the sun cannot put a glare on it, which is quite amazing. The foot position is a bit high for me. I stand 5'9" by the way, and it wasn't that comfortable on long distance rides. But it did give me an impressive form on corners. Did I already say it is lightweight? As mentioned, the bike is compact, with a length of 2,140 mm, width of 815 mm, and height of 1,130 mm, excluding the mirrors. Given these dimensions, I still look small when mounted to the bike. The seat height, however, can be adjusted. The standard is 32 inches high, but it can go as low as 30.3 inches with the suspension lowering, and the highest can be at 34 inches. The seat is comfortable. It's one piece. The passenger is a little too high and it takes a little effort to attach to the driver. The riding position is semi-upright. In a twisties ride, it's a guaranteed upper body workout. Did I already say it's lightweight? The road-ready, fully fueled bike weight is 211 kilograms. It is 13 kilograms lighter without the gas. The tank can carry 13 liters of which 3.5 liters of it is the reserve. The moment it signals you're low on gas, it still can ride 65.5 kilometers. And the actual fuel consumption is?
Alright, so guys, we are filling out the tank. Pina-full tank ulit natin back to the normal. Oop! Ayan, sakto na yan kuya. Kinarga natin is 444.94, which is 6.84 liters. Kung susumahin natin, that's 128.1 kilometers. 128.1 kilometers divided by 6.84. Okay, so this bike is approximately 18.7 kilometers per liter. Not bad. Considering, kita nyo naman, nirat-rat natin to, di ba?
The tank sides are slippery, and it doesn't give me enough leg grip on corners. Good thing the aerodynamic design is perfect. The left and right handlebar switches are conservative. On the left is the pass-through light, hazard, and the menu navigation button, accompanied by the menu wheel, the ABS switch, turn indicators, and the horn. On the right are the modes and ignition. It's that simple. Levers are also adjustable, and the distance between the grips and levers is just about right. The TFT panel sits conveniently in the center. It takes approximately 7 seconds to start up from ignition to its home page. The default page contains the ride menu on top. Beside it is the ride modes, which in this particular model are only road and rain. The speedometer and the RPM are below it, your gear, time, and temperature. The menus on the ride menu are the odometer, gas gauge, trips 1 and 2, approximate gas consumptions for trip A and B, total travel time, and coffee breaks. Of course, it's not coffee breaks. The side mirrors are positioned perfectly to see what's going on behind you. The bike gears and brakes are a little too low from the footpegs. Give it one long ride before you get used to it. The headlight is shaped like a heart. Kahit sa bike, kita yung puso ni BM. I didn't expect the light to be this bright. Signal lights are visible day and night. And the rear lights and plate number are extended further back from the pillion, making the bike look sportier from the sides. And speaking of sporty, check out the tires. It's equipped with 120/70 R17 front and 180/55 R17 on the rear. It is in proportion to its body, but a little slippery on corners. I'm coming from a perspective that it's muddy up in the twisties of Marilake, and it rained. This badass has amazing stopping power.
You know, lakas ng preno sa harap and sa rear. So sa sobrang lakas ng preno sa rear, medyo mabilis lang mag-engage yung ABS niya. And minsan kasi when you use the front brake and then naramdaman mo yung rear, once na lumapat ulit yung rear dun sa sahig, it happened to me sa Marilake. Syempre diba, medyo hard yung braking ko dun. Kapag ka lumalapat bigla yung sa likod, nagsiskid siya, maangat siya ng bahagya eh.
With 320mm diameter 4-piston radial calipers at the front and 265mm diameter single piston floating caliper at the rear. No matter how late I brake on a curve, I'm confident it will decrease to my desired speed in no time. The sound coming from its standard exhaust is bassy, and it came from this 895cc inline 2 cylinders 4 valves with 2 overhead camshafts engine. This massive engine power can deliver 95 Newton meters of torque at 6,500 RPM with a power of 105 HP at 8,500 RPM. It can bring you to 100 in just a blink of an eye. That's exaggerated, but I guess you know what I mean.
My God, bibigay sa'yo eh, oh. Kita niyo yan?
The vibration is not felt on the handlebars and footpegs on low RPMs. But as soon as the bike hits 6,000-ish, you will feel the vibration from the footpegs.
Woo! Ibang level din ang hatak nito.
Even if the engine is capable of throwing you, it will not wheelie, thanks to the 1,518mm wheelbase. The frame is a bridge-type frame steel shell construction with an upside-down telescopic fork at 43mm diameter. The rear is a cast aluminum dual swing arm, central spring strut, spring preloaded hydraulically adjustable rebound damping, with front suspension travel of 135mm and rear of 142mm. The steering head angle is 60.5 degrees. The transmission is a multiple disc wet clutch, anti-hopping, with a constant mesh 6-speed gearbox. It is easy to change gears on this bike. And lastly, the drive. It is an endless O-ring chain with shock damping in rear wheel hub. Now for the rider that wants to ride with precision and accuracy, this kind of bike wants to be challenged. Be confident when you ride it because this machine is fearless. It almost feels intuitive. I have a sense that it interprets the environment and learns from every curve, twist, and bump of the road. And that's going to be the end of this review. I'll see you next time. Ciao!